Hello and welcome to Science Monitor, your weekly update on what's happening in the field of science, technology, research and innovation in and around the country. I'm Tina Jha. Today's episode is dedicated to the India International Science Festival 2020 and its successful organization in the virtual format for the first time ever. We'll take you through all important events of the Science Festival, but first up, the headlines. India International Science Festival 2020 organized successfully in the virtual format. Participants from India and abroad celebrated the mega festival of science through 41 events. Several world records established at the India International Science Festival 2020. Simultaneous participation of students from across the country led to successful attempts. The International Science Film Festival of India received more than 600 entries from as many as 60 countries. Over 200 science films screened online. And we'll see how the participants perceived the new format of the IISF and what impressed them the most. The 6th edition of the India International Science Festival concluded on the 25th of December. The festival was conducted successfully in the virtual format for the first time ever. And using the new age technology, it managed to overcome several roadblocks caused due to the COVID-19 pandemic. This time, the festival hosted 41 events to highlight the different facets of science, technology and innovation and attracted participants from India and abroad. Here's a report on what all happened at the event.
The 6th India International Science Festival came to an end on 25th of December. Keeping with the times, the mega festival of science was organized in a virtual environment, but everyone was impressed with its unique setup. The festival began on 22nd December, which also marked the birth anniversary of world-renowned Indian mathematician Srinivasa Ramanujan. The 4-day Mahakumbh of Science, organized under the focal theme of Science for Self-Reliant India and Global Welfare, was inaugurated by Prime Minister Narendra Modi.
आज के इस फेस्टिवल में हम साइंस को सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं, उस ह्यूमन स्पिरिट को भी सेलिब्रेट कर रहे हैं जो हमें लगातार इनोवेट करने के लिए प्रोत्साहित करती हैं। बीते 6 साल में युवाओं को अवसरों से कनेक्ट करने के लिए देश में साइंस एंड टेक्नोलॉजी के उपयोग का विस्तार किया है। साइंस भारत के पूरी दुनिया के विकास को ऊर्जा देती रहे, इसी कामना, इसी विश्वास के साथ आप सभी को बहुत-बहुत शुभकामनाएं।
To reach different sections of the society and to attract youth towards science, the festival hosted 41 events this year. As expected, more than 1 lakh participants registered for these programs. Under different science-intensive events, panel discussions and lectures were organized where scientists, researchers and policymakers expressed their views and shared their insights on different subjects. Many students and other stakeholders joined these sessions. The Mega Science Technology and Industry Expo was attended by nearly all the reputed scientific, educational and industrial institutions of the country to showcase and demonstrate their science and technology solutions related to the current needs and emerging challenges.
ये अपने आप में एक बहुत बड़ी उपलब्धि है, अपने आप में एक बहुत बड़ी हमारे लिए इस बार का एक तरह से अचीवमेंट है कि शायद इतने बड़े पैमाने पर इतने सारे लोग पूरी सेफ्टी के साथ अपने घर में या अपने दफ्तर में अपनी टेबल पर, कुर्सी पर बैठकर और वहां से सारी चीजों को देख पाएंगे।
spearheaded by CSIR and organized in collaboration with Vigyan Bharati and all the concerned ministries and departments of the Government of India. The festival also hosted several programs related to the day-to-day issues concerning the general public: agriculture, rural development, biodiversity, and the role of science in humanities and industry. Apart from displaying the innovations, the virtual exhibition also educated the masses about the current pandemic and provided information regarding the solutions developed to tackle it. The festival also succeeded in providing an international platform to the artisans of India and showcased their art and craft. This grand event also included an online book fair in which the viewers could access all the information regarding the featured science books. The event, based on games and toys, attracted the younger generation. Youngsters played online games and also understood the science behind toys through toy exhibition and training sessions. IISF 2020 also included an event based on the historic achievements of Indian science. The event featured virtual tour of heritage buildings, planetariums, science cities, famous labs, and many more. Through this activity, people learned about the importance and utility of these places without leaving their homes. Programs like Vigyanika depicted the confluence of science and literature and highlighted the need to do so to take the science to the masses. The science poetry sessions at the event were enjoyed thoroughly by the people. Under science and performing arts, musical instruments were played, explaining the science behind them. Overall, the Mega Festival of Science maintained its grandeur in the virtual format and expanded its reach by involving more people from all walks of life. The festival also provided many opportunities to the young students to come and work together to create new world records. By the end of the festival, each and every person who participated in this festival created history, and the festival emerged as the most comprehensive festival of science.
Films are considered to be the most effective medium of mass communication. And therefore, the IISF also hosts a film festival, which is officially called the International Science Film Festival of India, or the ISFFI. This time, the festival received a record number of 634 entries from 60 countries. More than 200 films on science, health, and environment were screened online, and the best among them were awarded under various categories.
International Science Film Festival of India is a flagship event of IISF to celebrate and promote science through films. This time, the festival received a total of 634 film entries from 60 countries including India, thus surpassing the figures in the previous years. Out of these, about 210 films from 31 countries were nominated for the competition under various categories. IISF has been organizing Science Film Festival to spread scientific awareness in the society, and recognizing the exceptional efforts of IISF in this endeavor, the star of the millennium himself conveyed his best wishes to the film festival and IISF.
We live in a society exquisitely dependent on science and technology, which is the basis for many of the solutions to our social problems. Science and technology are a propellant for building a thriving, self-reliant country. I truly wish I could have been there with you to welcome and personally applaud all your budding participants and congratulate them for their keen interest in this field. My sincere prayers and best wishes for the success of this grand India International Science Festival.
This year, films were invited under two themes: Science for Self-Reliant India, or Science for Global Welfare, and Science and Awareness on COVID-19 and other health emergencies. The film festival screened selected films from 31 countries like Australia, America, UK, Russia, Spain, Germany, Italy, and many others, including India. The films were sent by independent professional filmmakers as well as student filmmakers.
All of life is storytelling. All perception is storytelling. When I perceive the moon, I'm telling myself a story about the moon, otherwise I don't perceive it.
Famous filmmaker Shekhar Kapoor joined the award distribution function as the chief guest, and noted wildlife filmmaker Mike Pandey also remained present along with other event officials. Total 20 awards were announced in the international and Indian national categories. Under international category, German film The Insect Rescuers and the Iranian film Night Nurse won the Best of Festival award under separate themes. 4 other films were also selected by jury for different awards. Under Indian national category, Rahul Iyer's film The Trials and Triumphs of G.N. Ramachandran and Seema Muralidhar's film Raja Rani and Virus won the Best of Festival award under different themes. Apart from these, 12 films, including the films of student filmmakers, were also selected for other awards. Successful organization of this event on a virtual platform has raised the hopes of filmmakers and the expectations of the viewers.
Time for a short break here on the program. More to come on the other side. Do stay with us.
Rajya Sabha television is available on all DTH platforms and cable TV networks. RSTV is a free-to-air and mandatory channel which every DTH platform and all cable TV networks have to carry compulsorily. To watch RSTV on DD Free Dish, tune in to channel number 027. For Tata Sky, channel number 599. To watch RSTV on Dish TV, tune in to 697. On Airtel DTH, program your set-top box to channel number 403. For Sun Direct, channel number 580. And for D2H service, tune into channel number 330. Remember, RSTV is available on all DTH platforms and cable TV networks. So keep watching Rajya Sabha Television, Democracy at Work.
IISF is known to create world records. And this time too, it maintained its reputation by making several successful attempts. Each day of the festival was marked for a different world record attempt, and students from across the country as well as abroad participated in these activities simultaneously to establish new records. In this report, let's see what are the new Guinness World Records set by the participants of the festival.
India International Science Festival 2020 upheld its tradition of setting world records. On the opening day of the program, that is on the 22nd December, a Guinness World Record was established when 6,874 students came together on an online platform for simultaneous assembling of sundial kits. The participants of the record-making attempt also included school children from abroad.
हर वर्ष की तरह बड़ी संख्या में हमारे विद्यार्थी इंडिया इंटरनेशनल साइंस फेस्टिवल में तरह तरह के एक्सपेरिमेंट्स करते हैं और उन एक्सपेरिमेंट्स में पार्टिसिपेशन के आधार पर भारत का नाम गिनीज बुक ऑफ वर्ल्ड रिकॉर्ड में दर्ज कराते हैं। आज भी पहले दिन 6,874 विद्यार्थी हिंदुस्तान के 189 स्कूलों के, उन्होंने ये एक सनडायल प्रोग्राम जो कि आपने अभी देखा, इसको एक साथ उन्होंने किया।
In view of the current pandemic, IISF also highlighted safe practices pertaining to COVID-19 by including them in world record attempts. Therefore, on 23rd of December, hand washing activity was organized in which 10,288 school children participated simultaneously and spread the message of safer you for a safer world, and this effort was counted as a Guinness World Record.
Today, I and my friends came here from our school to make a world record for the most number of people washing their hands simultaneously. Some students came here while others were doing online. So we made a world record, and I am very happy we did it.
And I enjoyed a lot. I got this great opportunity to be a part of the Guinness World Record book, and I was able to meet some great people. This activity which is held in here is a good opportunity for the students to learn the correct way of washing hands, and so that they can tell to their family members, their friends.
On 24th December, another world record was established when a large number of students joined online and participated in the protective mask wearing activity. A total of 11,782 participants registered for this activity from India and abroad.
I am attending this event with my daughter Kashfi Sardana, who is there in the competition of wearing mask. Students are getting aware to know the importance of wearing mask during this pandemic. So I am very thankful for IISF.
It is a wonderful opportunity for our students because they are being a part of an event where they'll be demonstrating, they have already demonstrated rather, that how to wear a mask properly, which is the need of the hour as far as the coronavirus is concerned, and it's a pandemic that has covered the entire world.
On the last day of the festival, that is on the 25th of December, fourth world record was established at the festival, when the largest ever participants representing 12 countries including India attended a nutrition lesson live stream on a bespoke platform. During the nutrition lesson, American doctor Dr. Bharti Kochar and Dr. Srinivas K. Rao explained to the youngsters the importance of nutrition, its need, and the ill effects of malnutrition. In addition to the activity-based world records, the festival also made another world record by registering the largest ever attendance for a virtual science conference during a single week. That is from the 20th to the 25th of December. Attendance generated in all the events related to the festival, including its pre-events, was considered for this record.
Overall, I can say that after 41 different events, 5 Guinness Book of World Records, more than 100,000 people joining us, we can say that this has been one of the most successful science outreach events that has ever been held in the world till today.
The activities chosen by India International Science Festival to establish world records always generates a lot of interest and enthusiasm among students, as they are simple, meaningful, and deliver the right message to popularize science, which is also the objective of this festival.
The COVID-19 pandemic presented a huge challenge to the India International Science Festival. Yet, the organizers went ahead and reconfigured the whole festival to accommodate 41 events and thousands of participants in a virtual environment. Undoubtedly, it was a new experience for many of the participants, and for some, it was stimulating and exciting to reach a reputed platform against all odds. We interacted with some of the participants to know how they perceived the new format of the festival and what impressed them the most. So let's listen in to their opinions.
This festival during the pandemic is a complete triumph of technology as well as endeavor. Hats off to the organizers for organizing such a seamless experience of workshops and screenings. It was an excellent, fascinating experience.
I found that this is a really good initiative by the government, and I could able to feel the many people who attended the conference. It could have been not possible if it is a physical and conference. I can say that even myself attended many talks and without going anywhere. That is very interesting, and you can just log in and see whatever you like and any talk that you want to see and watch.
This is the first time I am participating in India International Science Festival. It has been a great experience to participate in a science festival like this, because I could explore various research organizations like CSIR, DRDO, ISRO, interact with various industrial personnels, to see various projects from school students to startups, to meet various personalities, etc. The one event which attracted me the most is the Industry Academia Conclave, where a panel of different industry professionals discussed about the happenings in industries.
We got so many ideas about science and many more technology things, and with these few things, and we are very happy to do it, right? And after this pandemic, we are doing this. This is a big opportunity to us to do like it.
I consider this is going to be a memorable for the years to come. No doubt it was a full of challenge to have such kind of an event on the virtual platform. When everything was a challenge, we received a great participation across the globe, and we were looking forward how to make it success. And we are very happy the way the whole team worked.
Time for another quick break. We'll be right back.
Rabindranath Tagore was awarded the Nobel Prize for Literature in 1913 for his book Gitanjali. In 1950, he composed the music and lyrics for India's national anthem, Jana Gana Mana. And when Bangladesh became independent in 1971, they chose Tagore's song, Amar Shonar Bangla, as its national anthem. Tagore's life and works have made him a cultural icon, studied the world over, even into the 21st century.
And now let's take a quick look at some other developments that made news in the field of science and technology in our segment Science Express.
Indian Space Research Organization is preparing to launch the Brazilian Earth observation satellite Amazonia 1 on board PSLV in the first quarter of 2021, though the official date is yet to be announced. Amazonia 1 is the first Earth observation satellite which has been designed, assembled and tested locally in Brazil. Under the space agreement between the two countries, the launch was earlier scheduled for August 2020 but got postponed due to COVID-19. The proposed launch will act as a booster to expand the space diplomacy of India. Dr. Kavya Dashora of IIT Delhi has received the first prize for developing a plant-based mock egg at Innovate for SDG contest organized by UNDP Accelerator Lab India. A professor at IIT Delhi's Center for Rural Development and Technology, Dr. Kavya developed the simulated egg to meet protein requirements of vegetarians. Her product was recognized for being the best alternative to poultry eggs in terms of appearance, taste, and nutrition. According to UNDP, her innovation will help in accelerating progress towards sustainable development goals. Professor Kavya and her team have also developed plant-based alternatives for chicken and fish. Northeast region of the country got its first human milk bank at Satribari Christian Hospital in Guwahati. Such banks can store human milk for up to 6 years, and the Guwahati Human Milk Bank became the 15th in India. These banks play a major role in reducing the neonatal mortality, as premature babies and newborns do not suffer in case their mothers are unable to nurse them due to complications or infections. It should be noted that critically ill babies are more prone to life-threatening infections if fed with formula milk rather than the breastfeed. Amid the initial phase of COVID-19 vaccine rollout in the United Kingdom, news of a new and reportedly more infectious strain of SARS-CoV-2 raised the concerns of the whole world. As many international passengers have tested positive for COVID-19, India has suspended all the flights to and from UK till the 31st of December. On one hand, passengers who have returned recently from the United Kingdom are being tracked and tested, and on the other hand, RT-PCR test has been made mandatory for all the passengers coming from abroad. Meanwhile, samples of the infected passengers are being sent to virology labs to ascertain the presence of any new strain.
So that's it from us in this edition of Science Monitor. You can also send in your suggestions about our program. Our email ID is news@vigyanprasar.gov.in. You can also write to us at Vigyan Prasar, 5th floor, Prithvi Bhavan, Lodhi Road, New Delhi, 110003. We'll see you same time next week. Until then, take care of yourselves, stay safe, and thank you very much for your time.